Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Lewis Speaks 2024, and today I want to talk to you all about the importance of protecting your peace. I realize that we live in a world now where everybody is vying for your attention. They want so much of your time and your energy, and to be honest, they really don't give anything in return. I was thinking this morning of how to tell the difference between being somebody's safe space and being somebody's outlet slash escape hatch slash avoidance tactic. I think a lot of times, especially people who are in relationships, sometimes your partner gets bored and they can't deal with all of you. So they go out there looking for an outlet, an escape hatch, somebody that lets them off the hook, somebody that lets them not take accountability for their actions. This is why infidelity is at an all-time high, because so many people are looking for a way out. They're looking for a way to circumvent accountability. So you force them to take a look at some really hard things about their character, about their personality, about a lot of things. You hold up a mirror to their actions. And a lot of times people don't like what they see in that mirror. And so what ends up happening is that they have to go outside the relationship and search for an outlet. Somebody that lets them just do and say and be whoever they want to be and validates them for it. They want to go outside the relationship and cheat because that person allows them to cheat on themselves. Really, I've learned that infidelity has nothing to do with the person being cheated on so much as it has to do with the person that's cheating. They feel ineffective, they feel unwanted, they feel so many different things, they have low self-esteem. There's just so many different reasons why people cheat. And it usually has a lot to do with their own insecurities. And so I've learned personally, as a person who has been cheated on, not to take it personal. I realize that you can give everything, you can give everything. They have a saying, you can cook a man's food in diamond oil and do backflips on his penis, but in the end, he'll still cheat on you. And that applies to women too. Usually they say women cheat when they're not getting enough attention at home, but these days, women cheat because it's Thursday. Women cheat because of trauma that they've had in past relationships. There's so many reasons why people cheat. I'm not going to get into the myriad of reasons why people cheat, but what I'm going to say is you have to learn how to protect your energy and also determine whether or not you're being used as an emotional outlet, and as an escape hatch. I realized for the longest time, as I mentioned in my videos, I was living my life as a gay man. And the life right now, and let me be honest, it's just fraught with so much infidelity. You'd be a fool to be faithful in the gay community. I'm going to say that. That's a little bit controversial, whatever. But you'd be a fool to be faithful in the gay community because these men out here, gay men, they basically will cheat on you with someone and something, And when I say something, they cheat you of time, energy, because their time and energy and attention is devoted towards video games, towards apps, towards sports, towards every other thing is getting their attention except you. So you be a fool to sit up there and invest your all into these people. Nah. That's why I jacked out. I felt as though I could not be faithful in gay relationships because I realized that here I was being the doting housewife, sitting at home, cooking the meals, being faithful, rejecting the advances of other dudes. And this dude, or these dudes, plural, were out here catting around town, making preparations for their next hookup, feathering the nest somewhere else just in case they couldn't deal with all of me, they'll have another outlet. Here I was trying to make a safe space and turn myself into a safe place, a place where they can come for comfort, support, love, La da 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 da. And all the while, I was trying to make a safe space. They were out here living in danger zones. Mm-mm. That's why I haven't been in a relationship, I would say, since 2016. It's been a long time since I've been in a relationship. And it's going to stay that way because right now, there's too much going on. There's too much happening out here. And nobody wants to treat you right. Nobody wants to be good to you. Everybody just wants to come into your life and just tear it to shreds. They want to reenact old traumas and they want to use your life as the dumping ground. Can't have it. My crew can't go for that. So it's about protecting my peace. And part of protecting my peace is being intentionally single. Intentionally and successfully and happily single. Because now I can sleep at night. I don't have to worry about someone cheating on me. I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night with a jolt. I used to wake up with a jolt because my spirit knew ahead of time that I was dealing with unfaithful men. My spirit knew, it knew. When you start to wake up with a jolt in the middle of the night, you're always waking up. Your spirit is trying to communicate with you. It's trying to give you forewarning that who you're dealing with is they're not trustworthy. But once again, we don't listen to that internal guidance that we're getting. We don't listen to our intuition. We oftentimes say, oh no, I'm overreacting. I must be this, I must be that. I'm always talking ourselves right out of our intuition. And the thing about it is when you start to talk yourself out of your own intuition, you make it that much easier for other people to talk you out of your intuition as well. The first conversations that we have are with ourselves. Our thoughts are the first line of communication. And if your mind is or has gotten into the habit of talking you out of your intuition, you have got to learn how to connect your mind with your gut. They have to be in alignment. Because if they're not in alignment, you're going to continue to believe the lies and the manipulations of other people. Nah. Right now, I can say that I definitely trust myself more. I trust myself more than I did. I definitely come back to the middle and ask myself and really check in with myself and do that work before I sit up here and believe the voices of other people because can't do it. And that's part of protecting your peace too, really learning how to trust yourself, how to forgive yourself, and how to rebuild that trust that you have in yourself. Because sometimes we lose that trust in ourselves. We lose that faith in ourselves. We believe that other people will save us, will have our back, will hold us down, will make us feel safe and secure. No, you have to rely on God and yourself because these people don't know you. They don't know you. And the thing about it, they may know of you. They don't understand you. They don't understand you like you understand you. You know how you work. And so that's part of protecting your peace as well. Having faith and rebuilding that faith that you have in yourself. You know? And the thing about it, to speak to the question that I asked myself this morning regarding safe spaces, outlets, and escape hatches, I realized that you can be so invested in trying to be a safe space to someone else that you become a danger zone to yourself. You can be so invested in trying to make sure that this person has what they need that you self-abandon. You can never abandon yourself. Never. Yes, sometimes you get annoyed with yourself. Yes, sometimes you get bored or you get this, that, and the third. But you know something? You are the longest relationship that you have ever had. And so you have got to honor that. You are the longest commitment that you have ever had. You knew yourself in the womb. When you were being formed, Your body was working hard to formulate itself. And we let these people come into our lives, these strangers, these familiar strangers, we let them come into our lives and undermine our good, positive feelings that we have about ourselves. It's crazy. When you think about it, it's crazy. I let somebody else's opinion of me matter more to me than my own truth, than my knowledge of myself. Oh no. See, y'all have opinions, right? But I have knowledge of self. You may have opinions about who I am, but I know who I am. That's the thing. I've lived in this body. I've walked around, you know? I'm still learning things about myself, and that's beautiful. But for the most part, I know myself. And that comes with time, and that comes with age, and you start to realize that, wait a minute, for so long, I have been taking the opinions of other people as gospel. I've been taking the opinions of other people as truth. I've agreed to this. I've agreed to live in falsehoods, you know? I've agreed to believe their lies. And part of protecting your peace is starting to unpack all the lies that you have been told from childhood onward. All the lies that people have told you, all the lies your caretakers have told you. Because the thing about it is this, your caretakers may have been projecting their own fears, their own insecurities, their own life experience onto you. That's not your truth. That is their imposed truth on your life. So the thing about it is you have to unpack that garbage, that junk, unpack all the messaging that you received. And you have to actually ask yourself, who am I? What do I want? What are my strengths? What are some challenges? How can I work through those challenges? You know, really, really coming to terms with who you are and that oneness of spirit, that connection between mind, body, soul, you know? That's not easy work. That is painstaking work, but it's very, very necessary. And it can be very rewarding when you actually start to see a shift happening. When you start to notice that you no longer self-abandon because you actually value yourself. When you actually prioritize your yes over their feelings, you know? When you prioritize saying yes to yourself and no to them. That's when you know that there's a shift happening. So my thing is this, begin to protect your peace. Stop trying to be safe spaces and a safe space to people that don't mind putting you in a danger zone, you know? People that only use you as an escape hatch. And I'm here to tell you how to identify those people. How do you identify when somebody's actually trying to turn you into an outlet or an escape hatch? One, they only call you with drama. When they're miserable. They only call you when they're horny. You're a booty call. They only call you to dump. There are a lot of people who want to dump. They don't want to share how their day went. No, they want to dump. They want to relieve themselves of all the emotional junk and put it and dump it into your spirit, into your energetic field. All the trash that they have in their mind and in their heart, they want to dump into your energetic field. No. If the only time they're reaching out to you is to call you to unload their drama, terminate that call. You don't need that. You don't need that. Prioritize your peace. Tell them, you know, every time you call me, and tell them just like that. Be direct. Yo, every time you call me, you calling me with some drama. Do me a favor. Don't call me with drama. Call me when you got tickets to a concert. Call me when you got concert tickets, when you got, what else? Trip tickets, when you got plans that you want to make with me to go to some exotic island, When you want to go to dinner with me, take some initiative to make plans, yeah, call me with that stuff. Don't call me with, oh, this person did me dirty, oh, this person. No, 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 no. I have friends like that in the past and I cut them off immediately. I no longer have friendships that continue to try and dump. Because it's okay to have a difficult day. We all do. And you need the space and time to vent. Right? Right. We're talking about patterns here. If a person has a consistent pattern of only calling you to dump, nah, you have to stop that right away. Because what ends up happening is that if you continue to allow that, it sets a precedent and it enables them to continue to treat you like a dumping ground. It also reinforces that self-abandonment. Because when you care about yourself, you're not going to let anybody just dump into your energetic circle, into your energetic field. You're not going to do it. You're going to be very protective of your space because you have to. Because as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, people these days, they will continue to try to drain you. You know, people are exhausting. They don't care about exhausting you to satisfy themselves and to relieve themselves. They don't care. They don't care. So you have to be the one to care. You have to put a cap, set a boundary, honor that boundary, keep honoring that boundary, keep analyzing how that boundary is working, keep assessing how that boundary is working, and set a new boundary and continue to set these boundaries. Because if you don't, people will walk all over your life. They will. They will run all over you. And the thing about it is people may think that, oh, you're not being nice. You're mean. You're this. You're that. So, you know what's mean? What's mean is trying to bear up under the weight of so much BS. What's mean is that these people will never protect you. They will never protect your energy. If you allow them, they will keep on taking from you. You know? If you allow it, people will keep on draining you of your life force until you are nothing but a bare carcass lying on the side of the road. And they will even try to pick at your sun-bleached bones. That's how the world is. This world is high need, low effort. That's what it is. It's high need, low effort. They want you to do all the work that they refuse to do. Hell no. Hell no. Just tell them like that. Hell no. Really. Just tell them hell no. Because you're not doing it. There comes a point where you actually wake up and you realize that this idea of being nice is actually being mean to yourself. You're actually being unkind to yourself. So stop it. Invest, but also require an investment back. Require reciprocity. If they cannot give reciprocity, leave them right where you found them. Just like that. So I hope this video was helpful, y'all. Definitely like, share. Let me know exactly what your experiences are with trying to be a safe space. You know, have you ever experienced somebody that tried to use you as an escape hatch, as an outlet? Share. I would love to hear it. Anyhow, y'all, happy Sunday. Peace.